This is good. This is good. Has anyone seen Melania? Nobody? Nobody's seen Melania. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm all set. We're not rolling. We're rolling? Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. It's me. Wow, look at this turnout here at the White House press room of Mar-a-Lago. And worldwide, we have millions and millions of people watching. And soon, sadly, a bunch of Republican losers are going to be debating without me. The leader of the MAGA Republican Party. They're debating without me. The woman in charge of the debate, never Trumper. Nasty, nasty woman. The ratings are going to be, ooh, horrible without me at the debate. And it's going to be her fault. I will be with the man I can't stand, Tucker Carlson. And we will have millions and millions of viewers. And he'll do that stupid laugh. God, I'd like to just slap that stupid look right off his face. But he's got a big audience. He's got a big audience. And it's called counter-programming. Counter-programming. And that is why I'm a stable genius. I will have a bigger audience. Now, that woman running the debate, she's a rhino, a hippopotamus. She's a walrus. She's big. Okay? Don't these rhino losers know I'm your favorite felon, your ace of arrests, your duke of defendants, twice impeached, 4 times indicted, 91 criminal counts, and you love me because I'm still the greatest president in the history of presidents, other than the late, great Abe Lincoln, whose wife was maybe a 3. Maybe a 3. And I have to tell you, I'm being generous. I'm being very, very generous. I know women. You know, Mary Todd was definitely not my type. But she can't sue me because she's dead. You can't sue me when you're dead. Mary Todd could have easily been this other woman who I'm in court with too, and I'm not going to say her name, all right? But I said the truth, and I get sued. I get sued. Folks, it's upside down, folks. It's inside out. Right is wrong, and wrong is right. Bitter is sweet, and sweet is bitter. Chunky is smooth, and smooth is chunky. And I like it chunky. Believe me. And by the way, I love women. I love women. You know, there's crazy people who say, I'm a misogynist. I'm not a misogynist, all right? I don't even like giving massages to women. Maybe Ivanka. But she's got me in the friend zone again. You know, why a father cannot be attracted to his daughter is beyond me. It's beyond me, all right? These outdated rules about fathers dating their daughters is very outdated, very outdated. But Mary Todd, not an attractive woman, and stout, very stout, you know what I mean? And I've seen the paintings, all right, at the White House. She definitely has a mustache. Gross. But my wife is the smoking hot Melania. Has anyone seen her? No, still no. The most beautiful first lady ever. She's definitely an 11. And she would be with me right now, but we can't find her. Can't find her. Somehow she got her ankle bracelet off. But we'll find her. I put an air tag in her Coach bag. You know, very expensive bag, by the way. She does that kiss thing where I just was like, just like that. Dropped it right in. She's so pretty. It smells really good. But tonight is not about my smoke show of a wife or my smoking hot daughter. It's about someone who's truly incredible, truly amazing, truly an inspiration to millions. One of the finest people I know. Me. These terrible losers running against me who do not dispute the fact that I was the greatest president ever. But yet, they're trying to steal my job, which Joe Biden stole from me. These phony Republicans are disgusting. I'm surrounded by rhinos. What a pack of morons. And I should know. I've hired most of them. But tonight, after this video, most of them will drop out of the race and pledge their allegiance to me, especially Asa Hutchinson. Why is this guy even running? I mean, what kind of a name is Asa? A-S-A? I thought it was a department. But he'll be out tomorrow. We'll be able to reveal something. His browser. That's right. We got his browser history. He's 72 years old and he's looking at age-appropriate porn. What a weirdo. Who wants to see a bunch of naked grandmothers? Gross. He's polling in the negative numbers, all right? Why would I debate this loser, by the way? He gets less than 1%, all right? And he can't even find the Brazzers website for the hot new porn. Listen, I heard he's a nice guy. All right, who cares, all right? They want me. They want vicious. And after I get the nomination, I'll make everybody sign a loyalty oath, all right? I do solemnly swear to pledge my allegiance to the Trump flag, not this one, the Trump flag, and to the MAGA Republican Republic, for which it stands, one nation, under Trump, indivisible, with Trump liberty and Trump justice for all the people who support Trump, and hell on earth for the people who don't. Amen. Amen. I'm very close with that guy. Believe me, no one is pledging their allegiance to Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He's got man boobs. They're called moobs. Moobs. He needs a man's ear. Ron de Moobs. He's got bigger moobs than his wife has boobs. I heard Ron is breastfeeding his kids. I guess that makes him Ron DeSantrans. You know what I'm saying? His pronouns are disloyal and backstabber. And I will be pounding away on Ron de Judas, Ron de Satan, Ron de Homo. Somebody write that one down. That's a good one. Ron de No Nuts. Ron de No Nuts. Or, he's so big, how about Ron Too Many de Donuts? Of course, I have so many names for Ron. We'll be workshopping them in tonight as I speak. Write down the good ones. I appreciate that. And by the way, you people are the best. Give us your votes. Ron came to me, on his knees. Literally came into his office on his knees. And he said, sir, you're amazing, sir. You're incredible, sir. You're the greatest, sir. Begging me for an endorsement. I said, Ron, you'll never be governor of Florida. You're horrible. You have bad breath. Dirty fingernails, you wear white go-go boots, you don't have any support. You're polling negative 50. He was in the hole, folks. He was in the hole. So against my better judgment, I endorsed Ron de Loser, and in 15 minutes he became governor. 15 minutes. He was dead, and I resurrected him. I resurrected him. You know what? He got in, couldn't help himself, all right? He blew it. He blew it. Ron the Traitor is a mess. He just fired his campaign manager. Ron the Moron should fire himself. Ron the Dickless needs a personality transplant. Ronnie needs to stop lifting weights at the gym. He looks like Ron D. Cro-Magnon, all right? But tonight, it's not all about Ron disheveled. No, I have to mention the other losers, like Senator Rick Scott, who literally looks like the Crypt Keeper. It's very spooky. This guy is so disliked. His own mother refused to breastfeed him. She said, I just want to be friends. My mom loved breastfeeding me, loved it. She said it was an honor. She said I was the greatest baby breastfeeder in the history of breastfeeding. And honestly, no other babies at that time were breastfeeding until I started breastfeeding. Then all the babies wanted to be breastfed. I started that. Me, 76 years ago. But no one talks about that. I started a revolution. But let's talk about the next person. Next is Namarata Rahandwa. Who could that be? Oh, backstabber number 3, big phony Nikki Haley, who is an Indian. Not with the dot, not the feathers. But how can you trust her, folks? She changed her name. People say, sir, President Trump, sir, Indians change their names all the time. Really? Namaratra Rahadrawa? How the hell do you get Nikki Haley out of that mess? It's like watching that game show, you know what I mean, where they put the letters up. But you know what she was doing before I made her United States Ambassador to the United Nations? Delivering pizza. Pizza Hut. She delivered for Pizza Hut, which really isn't even pizza. And I love pizza. I mean, no one knows pizza the way I know pizza. I'm from New York, where pizza was invented. Believe me. So I take her from pizza delivery person to ambassador of the United Nations. And this is the thanks I get. She runs against me. So disloyal. Now, there's another Indian, Tyvek Ramaswamy. Tyvek Ramaswamy. At least he kept his name. All right, we have a lot of Indians in the Republican Party. I guess the great replacement theory is true, but it's with Indians for Republicans, I guess. And the Indians love me, folks. They love Trump. They love Trump. The Indians love me. The Indians absolutely adore me. I was over in India. I did a rally in a cricket stadium. Over 100,000 people in the arena. They love cricket. They love cricket. I guess it's a bug. They love the bugs. I guess they eat them or something, but it was a cricket stadium. And maybe it's good luck. Hundreds of thousands of people. And the whole place smelled like curry and BO. It was a great rally. It was a great rally. Mostly men, 99.9%. A real sausage fest, I have to tell you. But it was incredible. But this guy, Tyvek, he looks like he's 15 years old. He's a kid. He's a kid. He made a lot of money. He's very wealthy since he invented Tyvek. You know those Tyvek suits you see all the time? The hazmat stuff, you know what I mean? But I like him better than I like Nikki. Now, most people don't know this, but since I'm a stable genius, I do know this. Did you know Britain owned India? It was like 100 years ago. Did you know that? They were in charge of India. India, 1 billion people. Like they owned it. I guess they owned it. Do you own a country? Who knows? But that's a big place. A lot of people. And now Britain has nothing to do with India. It's like India is its own country. It's crazy. What happened? No one knows. No one knows. It's sad. If only someone had written down why the British left India, it would probably make a very good movie. Something I would watch. Like Home Alone 2, which was big box office because of me. I played myself in the film, but in a very pivotal role. I gave Macaulay Culkin some of the most important dialogue in the film. I pointed him in the right direction. Otherwise, he would have remained lost in New York, Home Alone 2. Of course, he was staying at my hotel at the time, the Plaza. We treated him like a king. And now he's kind of a loser. It's sad. But his brother is doing very well on, what's the show? Succession. And they suggest Succession is me and my kids. But I have to tell you, I don't see it. But I would bang Shiv. I would definitely do Siobhan, as long as she doesn't gain any weight. All right, she looks like one of those women that can gain weight easily, like over a weekend. Also, very pale skin, almost see-through. Shiv, you can see the veins in her skin. But anyway, let's move on to Tim Scott. He was my favorite black person. My favorite, not anymore. He's not my favorite black person. But blacks for Trump, they love me. But now Tim is running against me. Wow. And Mike Pence. Wow, little Mikey Pence, the man who was about to be ousted as governor of Indiana till I came along, and I made him VP. He's gone to the dark side. You know what I'm talking about, right? They call Biden dark branded. Give me a break. All right, Biden's walking around the White House right now in circles. Oh, where am I? Malarkey. Oh, it's a bunch of malarkey over there. Hey, sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. Wells Fargo ponies. Hey, how about popcorn? Come on, man. That guy is so old, I have to tell you, they discontinued his blood type. They don't make that type of blood anymore. But Pence, he's a big boy now. He's got his big boy pants on. Mr. Tough Guy. I never told Pence to put me above the Constitution. I said, put me right next to the Constitution, on the same level as the Constitution. Not above it. Mike Pence is a liar. I never said that he was too honest. This guy is delusional, okay? You can see it when he talks. He's got those shifty eyes, tiny eyes. And that fly that landed on his head, that was the best thing that ever happened to Mike Pence. Believe me, all right? He wants to show me he's a tough guy now. He's, drinking chocolate milk instead of regular milk. He thinks he's a bad hombre. That guy would fold like a card table on the stand under cross-examination, which we are going to do. All I said to Mike was, Mike, listen, I think there's some irregularities. I know that every single state has certified the election results, and what you do is basically ceremonial, but everyone trusts you because you are honest. So maybe you could play ball for 5 seconds and say, hey, these don't look right. I'm stopping the counting. We're going to stop the count. And then me and my team would have taken it from there. So simple. It wasn't like I was asking him to be alone in a room with a woman. You know what I'm saying? But Pence is like, no, my attorney said I can't do that. My attorney said I can't do that. That's what they told me. Oh, really? Who are you going to listen to, your attorneys? Or start listening to me? I'm the one who got you to the White House, all right? Not those attorneys. And now the judge, Judge Rumpkin, says, I can't say anything about you. You know, Mike on Truth Social, all right? Because if I say something about you, it'll mess up the case. The case is already messed up. It's an illegal trial. It's a kangaroo court. Judge says if I post anything, I will be put in jail. You know, I was going to post something today about Mike Pence, but my attorneys were like, no. So I'm going to tell you right now, Mike. I was going to say to Mike Pence, Mike, I'd hate to see anything bad happen to you. You were my loser vice president. You disappointed me. You let me down. And you should know accidents happen, Mike. They happen all the time. Trains crash, planes go down, brakes fail on limousines, shark attacks. I mean, they literally have a week devoted to shark attacks. Scaffolding collapses, and toasters fall in the bathtubs. I know you like to take a bath. This happens all the time. Finally, I want to talk about another colossal pain in my ass, Christie. Chris Christie is saying mean things about me, and he's running against me. Me? Do you believe this? Do you believe the Hindenburg Chris Christie is waddling against me. He only runs to the grill for another steak. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm at 75% in the polls. Somehow Chris Christie's at 60, but that's not the polls. That's his body fat, all right? Seriously, his A1C is WTF. I'm in perfect shape, all right? But Chris Christie's in the shape of a weeble. This guy's got more chins than a Chinese phone book. Chris Christie hasn't seen his mini Christie sausage in 35 years. Chris Christie's spleen is made of pepperoni. He's got the only bathroom scale that says to be continued on the next scale. All right. This guy is so overweight. I took a photo with him 2 years ago. It's still printing. All right. Chris Christie's cholesterol needs a debt ceiling. But look, he's a nice married guy. All right. He likes an intimate dinner for two when he's alone. And by the way, Chris's wife, her pet name for him when they're having sex is get off of me, I can't breathe. It's true. But enough about Chris, all right? I want to wrap this up with a few more names for Ron DeBallis before we move on. How about Rhonda De Satan or Ron D One Wife? Ron needs to lose some weight too. Maybe Ron D Ozempic. How about Ron De Screwed by Disney? Or Ron De Rhino? Or Ron De Caveman, because he is. And finally, Ron DeBallis. Wow, this was a great, great speech. So I say to all of you, Trump bless you, and Trump bless America. And don't forget, you need to donate to my legal fund. We're now accepting cash, gold, jewelry, boats, real estate. We also have the Cash App set up, Venmo, PayPal. We can, NFTs, as long as they're making money. And of course, crypto. There's a new Trump coin, from what I understand. I mean, but we'll get it out of you somehow. Don't worry. Thank you so much, everybody. This was absolutely fantastic. I want to thank my team, the fake news who's here, the real news who's here. And that's it. Thank you so much. I'm really, really hungry. Let's eat. Let's eat, everybody. I'm not going to buy you lunch, but let's eat. Hello, everybody. It's me, President Trump, greatest president in the history of presidents. You just watched a tremendous video, and you need to subscribe, because if you don't, you're Antifa. All right? And hit that notification bell so you know when the new videos come out. It'll be tremendous. Believe me.